The Ant and the Grasshopper. One summer's day in a field, a grasshopper was hopping about, chirping and singing to its heart's content. An ant passed by, bearing along with great effort an ear of corn he was taking to his nest. "Why don't you come and chat with me?" asked the grasshopper. "Instead of toiling your life away, I am helping to store up food for the winter," said the ant, "and I recommended you to do the same." "Why bother about winter?" said the grasshopper. "We have got plenty of food at present." But the ant went on its way and continued its toil. When winter came, the grasshopper found itself dying of hunger while it saw the ants distributing every day corn and grain from the stores they had collected in summer. Then the grasshopper knew. Moral: work today and you can reap the benefits tomorrow. If you like this video, don't forget like, share and subscribe. The Hare and the Tortoise. There once was a speedy hare who bragged about how fast he could run. Tired of hearing him boast, the tortoise challenged him to a race. All the animals in the forest gathered to watch. The hare ran down the road for a while and then paused to rest. He looked back at the tortoise and cried out, "How do you expect to win this race when you are walking along at your slow pace?" The hare stretched himself out alongside the road and fell asleep, thinking, "There is plenty of time to relax." The hare and the tortoise story. The tortoise walked and walked, never ever stopping until he came to the finish line. The animals who were watching cheered so loudly for tortoise that they woke up the hare. The hare, stressed, yawned and began to run again, but it was too late. Tortoise had already crossed the finish line. Moral: slow and steady wins the race. After being defeated by the tortoise, the hare did some soul searching. He knew that though he had tried hard in the beginning, he was not consistent and had grown overconfident. He was determined to undo his mistake and invited Tortoise for another race. This time the rabbit was careful to run the whole distance and of course emerged the winner. Moral: fast and consistent may be better than slow and steady. Well, after emerging the loser in the second race, the tortoise thought long and hard. He knew that in any traditional terrain, the hare would win if he was fast and consistent. Therefore, he thought of a non traditional terrain for the race. Then he invited the rabbit for another race. This time the rabbit laughed out loud, thinking that the tortoise was out of his head, but the tortoise insisted that there should be another race and the terrain would be decided by the tortoise. The rabbit agreed to the idea. The race began. The rabbit was leading in front, with the tortoise far back, trun- trund- trundling along around halfway through the race. They came across a river. The rabbit halted on the bank of the river, wondering how to cross the river. Meanwhile, the tortoise approached the river slowly, got in the water, swam across, climbed up on the other bank, ran the last few kilometers, and won the race. Moral: when your capabilities are below par, choose a playing ground that gives you a natural advantage.